Alright. What did we do last time? We entered Snezhnaya. Paimon immediately got sick. We met Perio the Jester. Immediately he knew Paimon. And then we had to go seek shelter. And we found a small little ass town. Well, we didn't find a town. We found an ancient Hyperborean eyeball piece that led us in a train which we drove off a cliff into a small town, which we then met Alyosha, where we helped him discover that the man in charge of doing bullshit was bullshitting and stealing from the town. Now we're on our way to Sneznograd. Now that after we blew through the Shadow Realm and used the guns and did the thingamajig and watched the last part. And yada yada. Yeah, my train be kind of swagged out. This Hyperborean cube ain't too bad. That Paimon, you good? There's a chest out there I ain't grab. What don't tell me? Wait. Oh boy, this is actually just a long ass like train segment. Yeah, how else will you go around?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
Well, this train track looks maintained out of stone, not wood. The hell is that?
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
Dragon spine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord.
A
lot
what?
of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories.
Looks like they got some lines like going out of the
Residents of the
sky.
nearby town of Svetloledovka steer clear of the summit.
The what?
They make a living off of harvesting prime ice.
Sneznogradovik, huh?
Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
The fuck is that? Nah, what was that thing in the damn ice? I saw that. I know y'all saw that too. Sneznograd. Rolling good. How come we like, own our own train and legally drive it, bro? There's gotta be like train collisions that happen, right? Like, we're not registered. Oh my god, it's... Damn it, I was trying to get out away from the checkpoint marker. Actual train station with the clock, too. Proper station. Proper terminal. Ooh, this is grand. Nice marble stone, huh? Some ornate
Here we are.
gildings.
Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Right, the biggest transport hub and all to that. Besides the Leeway docks. Or Leeway docks.
Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath.
Someone needs to build a train station just to not
It's
cry.
built for maximum efficiency. But yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out.
You got
This
it.
way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarni.
Wow, straight to the castle? There's no way we'll be allowed to do that. Central Railway Hub. I like, but it's time for plunge attacks. I can see what they mean. What the fuck are those?
Look! They have really funny-looking heads.
Paimon, you can't say that.
And those ones are about the same height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't fly.
Paimon with
Those
the
would be
racism.
Volkoblock and Domovoy. You'll also see the Winged Vila and the Snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
I can see why you thought Paimon was a fucking
Wonder.
fan.
We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Veche. Paimon can really see it now.
Stupid fucking. Can I just remove these myself? Yes, you can. This is stupid fucking. Fuck the line, bro. Really? Nobody stopped us? We can just walk on board? Fuck it, bro. No seats? That's crazy, by the way. Be standing for fucking. I guess you can lean against the rail.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets.
What market, bro?
To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
That's a theater. Did I just clip out there? Thank you, Gabe, for pushing me back up.
And peaceful. And I can have snowball fights with the Kuhenki. Shall we have one now?
They have comments on this snow, huh? They have comments on the snow because dragon spine. Look at that. Now this looks like a city. Holy, this is like Fontaine or Septimoth, actually. Having played Wuthering Waves and actually did 2.0, Septimoth City is actually amazing. I guess you could also say Raguna or Renacida. Look at that. Looks Russian. City Square, huh? Actual square, too. Let's look what my fucking teapot looks like.
Wow! Snezhnograd is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
No, it doesn't.
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy.
I'd imagine so.
I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get
That's
settled
what
in
it is.
while
He
I
sounds
fetch
like
the doctor.
Alhaitham.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
No, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep. No way.
It's a unique voice actor. He has the same style of speaking and voice as Alhaith.
Maybe we... Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry. You'll
Sneznayans
get some
cake?
too.
What you buying a
I'm
cake
glad
for?
to see you've perked up.
Perked up, bro.
If you find yourselves in
Took
the
a
mood for
perky.
some sightseeing
Snezhnayan
later,
perkies.
there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters.
There's no way we're getting
The
in there.
adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui.
Oh, that's where we should be heading.
Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too.
Shit.
And over there is the Snezhnograd Veche, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions.
See, sir.
These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Nah, bro. We're charging head in.
They probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
Let's just try to beat
The
the
downtown
Tsaritsa.
area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way.
Northland Bank. Yo, so we can cash in some money.
Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
The spy network starts here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
Bandaged us.
No one practices alchemy at Sneznograd, I'm afraid. Apparently, there's some historical reason for it.
Well, the fucking because Colin Range alchemy they got
We'll
obliterated.
just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Because our train is hyper boring. That's correct.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
When you use alchemy in any of the other nations.
Finally,
Literally
there's
only
Zolny
bonds
in
to
that
that.
direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested.
Or like story
That's
quests get
about
dragged
it.
into.
You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
The doctor.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations.
Then we find out that
It'll be good to get out of the cold wind.
our Fatui Harbinger actually is...
Starting to feel another headache coming on.
What's this name for Leo? Baiju.
Podvorier restaurant is right this way.
First we do is get food, huh? Waypoint right next to the actual Adventures Guild, thank God. What's our dialogue now? Welcome to Sneznograd. Hunting treasure, tracking down nemesis to hone your skills. Guild. Oh! There are different river differences here. As you've seen, the land is distance vast and the weather terrain is challenging. Given the circumstances, it would be highly impractical to require adventurers to return all the way back to the guild just to turn in commissions. This Prime Ice Communicator comes in. With this device, you can turn in commissions directly from the field instead of tracking all the way back to us. Can I do that in other nations? As for your remunerations, rest assured there will be no delay, as the guild will arrange to have it sent to you through various means. Please don't worry about it, and it's going to assure that you will continue to reap the rewards of every adventure and commission that you take on. Whether you're a hot or passionate Notland or ice cold Snezhnaya, the guild will always be behind our adventurers. Enjoy your adventures, Traveler, and add Astra Eva sauce. Exaiphanes appears to be based on a blueprint in recent providence. Is yet to become popular in Snezhnaya. Construct, you can whatever, just get rewards anymore.
Add Astra Ebisosk.
Oh, we can ask questions, huh? Give me the rundown. Cathode reception is going to go up. Which is good. You count here as HQ.
Add Astra.
Which is good. Sneznograd vast territory. A great place to drop one's skills. Be cautious. The bitter cold and the frozen plains are disaster. Skulls in the Shadow Realm indeed extra attention. Demand extra attention. Oh. No crazy dialogue?
That kid. Is he tailing us?
Look at it.
Straight.
Look up. Well, I guess, bro. Ain't nothing to see. Let's see. Well, we're not gonna actually explore the city. That's a bit. Is it? Oh, I guess we can set Sneznaya. Well, we might as well set Sneznaya. We're gonna be here for a while, so might as well do the quest here. Nice little restaurant, huh? The bull's got green horns. Crystal horns. Who's rolling dice, bro? I hear that shit.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot.
This is a big ass room, bro. Luxury ass hotel. How much? There's a slice of cake over there.
Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works.
Don't worry, we're chucking
If this
taking
were
a
anywhere else,
quest line.
we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor.
Yeah, we got like probably the most expensive hotel though in the city fucking center. Maybe we get the Fatui to reimburse us or something. Also, the sooner you recover, shit.
You're right.
I'll have to get to
We don't
relax.
need to push ourselves too hard for no reason.
Not like we're in the capital of our.
A lot happened
Greater
on our way
enemies.
into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next.
The jester knows you.
Obviously,
You nearly
the
died.
million-more question is, what is this Aritza planning?
Okay, we've been wondering for
Everything
7
else
years,
leads back to that.
5 years.
Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy.
She also doesn't have the 7 Gnosis because the pyro one disappeared.
But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alyosha said that she went east to fight that big monster.
Great. So she's
It
appearing
must
in
be a
like
pretty
3 point
powerful
or
one if it can
7.3.
blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a
7.2.
snowstorm this awful.
Well, it's one of the threats I need to face.
To be honest, What we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word on the street type of info.
You gotta end with one of them.
Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But...
No, they're Fatui. Where's Childe at?
Right. And when we left Nocry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on.
So, find someone who doesn't care for sides.
It's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsas' grand plan.
Get Golemina to walk back in here, bro. Even though she's not a registered harbinger anymore, they'll still have to respect her or fear her. Non-confidential. True, someone might know something.
Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloop-off place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'll be a waste not to go.
Who we got? We got Childe, who absolutely won't care about the rules to help us out. Sandrone, who can be probably convinced, and Arlecchino, who probably is a stickler.
There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia.
Tartaglia's our best bet.
It's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino.
Yeah.
Let alone Sandrone.
Yeah.
She basically told us to stay in our lane already.
And it's Childe, like I said.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nocry.
True, he did show up.
Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a Travaler and Paimon in there?
Oh my god, this nigga's still out here?
Alyosha, come in!
You hear us yapping.
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alyosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
The little one here.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Faye, I presume?
Nope.
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either.
Huh?
She's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
So, you tell him when we get all the way to the part of this game, 6 years into the 7 years into Genshin, and Paimon doesn't know what she is either?
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans.
Great.
But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time.
Okay, and that's
Safe to
very
say.
interesting.
I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
I'm sure. So what the fuck is Paimon then? She doesn't even know what she is.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human.
Yeah, basically. Except you fly and you're small.
We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
I don't know about that. You don't seem to show many human traits besides, well, the appearance. You fly, you can teleport. You might have an affinity for elemental energy, or might not. I guess you're human.
More like you don't eat enough. The more talking you do, the more you need to eat.
Oh, great. That's how we trick with Paimon. Yeah,
Now, please take a seat.
yeah, Paimon yaps so much, that's why she needs to eat a lot. I guess, bro.
Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges.
Normal ranges of what?
I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though.
Yeah, this place is fucking
If you find
freezing.
yourself with persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
How we managed to do that?
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Look at her sitting there, bro.
Thank you, Doctor.
Very funny to see
You're
Paimon.
very welcome.
Please have Paimon
Just
walk.
doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Okay.
Take care.
Guess she had to highlight that she's busy.
You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
Oh, bro. What can we do? Let's stick it to the local town.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
Yeah, this is going to be a
I have to get
disaster
back to it.
impending.
If you need anything else from the doctor or me,
The
go to
doctor.
the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
Hunter Trade Station and so. Nice try anything.
Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm.
I guess we did.
This is the least I could do. See you around.
So they're a free 4-star who was nerfed into the ground to be not good. Even at C6.
All right, time to find Childe and see what he can tell me. I'd better not disturb her while she's asleep. With any luck, I'll be back before she knows I was gone.
Look at that, bro. Our little child. Let's get a picture. Why don't we get a picture of Paimon? Get Columbina, get your fat ass out the way. Look at little Paimon sleeping in the bed. Oh, what the fuck's that camera doing, bro? Wow, that's a close shot. No. Yeah, put that as a thumbnail. Alright, let's go. Hey, food, huh? On the front desk, huh? Where's room service? Wonder what kind of voices are. Could these things are Khajiit voices? Oh my god, what's all this dialogue, bro? Fuck off. Well, smoked sausage. Borscht. Oh, that's it? No, fuck it, I guess. Do we even have beets to make borscht? Either way, let's go see everyone's favorite character. I haven't seen him since China. Basically, we haven't seen him since Fontaine. And he wasn't not cried. Oh! That's a crazy thing to see. Lydia's sister's here. I don't know how doing it. She lives here. Escort their precious human daughter back to the countryside for regular treatments. Zeppelin, pick up a few things. Well, yeah, I gets a chance to come to Sneznograd. It's only right that I bring her back a few souvenirs. Just write the style. Nothing? You don't get unique dialogue? That's crazy, by the way. Even if you have Linnea, that's adorable. Look at this giant ice crystal. I like how wide the town square is. I do like that. Very Eastern European. City. High city too. A lot of verticality. Something we didn't get to see too much in any of the other cities. Yeah. I'm trying to think of anyone. Obviously, Nod Cry and Citadel of Fools. Right, the Fatui are the masked fools. Anyways. Yeah, we're gonna walk into the headquarters of the people we've been fighting for the last 6 years. I'm sure this will go well.
Please display your invitation letter or permit.
Well, this guy's slightly British. You pass along a message.
Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
Yeah, that's great. I know they'll want to see me, bro.
Might I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Harbinger Childe, Tortek.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger.
Oh, I do.
But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Childe is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure.
Send the message. This dude's gonna be sputtering and spit after a slightly awkward wait outside.
Lord Childe is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer.
Picked a bad time.
Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods.
Well, who is that here?
Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us,
Hey, Sandrone is
Greetings,
here.
Lady Marionette.
Sandrone.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report.
He just doesn't know who I am.
Whew. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
I'm the one who shut him down. I'm not. Why am I gonna say that, bro? I'm gonna blow this dude off. What are we even gonna address him? I guess I'll say I'm the one who should have unannounced.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
Recovering at the damn restaurant. I don't know. Well, we probably should say that. We're in the damn city. These people will protect him.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy.
Yeah, well.
I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people.
Not exactly
It's
built
even
for
colder
it.
here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor?
Yeah, too bad
I can
Nodcry
get you
had
one if you
no
need.
even resemblance of being cold or discussion of it being cold. Especially in the outfit designs. Yeah, she saw a doctor. She said it was nothing serious.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems.
Did you come to see me out here to request a child?
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain.
She knew it was us.
So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
Yeah, you knew it was us. Who else would it be?
Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example.
Interesting. So we
On
still
the
can't be
plus
allowed in.
side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there.
All right,
Your
that's where we're heading.
treat, of course.
What? Really? That's what we're gonna say? What we gotta pay?
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Oh, her mouth not moving. Get your lip syncing on, bro. This is the end game. Trainees. This is where it all happens. Beware of cold weather. Yeah, thanks, dickhead. 273 likes on that. Jesus. Torchlight Books. No man, fast travel listen to a new region as well. I do like that's the Fatui like straight up theme. Can't wait till we get in there and see some cool stuff. Or have to kill some people in there. Whatever happens first. What about characters you can bring to get unique dialogue from the children there? Obviously Snezhnayan, like one of these characters, but like I wonder if they have retroactive ones, like if you have child, you get unique dialogue. That would make sense. Doesn't mean that's what's gonna happen. It's just like there's a marker that goes lower. Where's this place at? Down here on the side of the street? The city's very wide. I like it. Like the roads look like you could drive on them. Even though there is no cars
I've
or horse
ordered for the both of
carriages.
us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
I'm sure you mostly orders for yourself. What'd she get?
Okay,
A parfait?
Let's get down to business.
Oh, she summoned a
I'm
robot.
guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right?
I mean, sure, but how's he doing anyways?
Wanna take a guess?
Picking fights? Fighting?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
He's a counselor?
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Veche by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuzha. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Veche these days.
What else is there to care about, bro? Also, it doesn't strike me as like a pen pusher.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he?
Absolutely. Watch him knock out a dude in
It all
Fontaine.
started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
Tartaglia got all
I
the
guess
captain's
he'd
men?
already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
Oh. Why Tartaglia?
That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liues situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
ask Tartaglia about it sometime.
I wonder.
Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind.
Sounds about right.
Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui.
Because he's not really a member. Great, so that's how they're going to do it with all the voice lines? These motherfuckers are just unreliable narrators who don't know anything about each other. I mean, we already knew that if you played the fucking game and how the characters actually act compared to how they're characterized by the voice lines, so... whatever. Evolutionary writing. Or retcon if you're a retard.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's
bro.
troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them.
So you gave him to
So,
Tartaglia.
you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
Seems like the eternal politics still goes out, huh? That's good to know. The eternal politicking still works out. And even when they're gone, they still don't want the other ones within the Fatui to be strong. 11 assholes all vying to not have the other asshole be stronger.
Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
Also, is this inside information? I mean, who gives a shit?
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea?
Oh my
Besides,
god.
none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Veche. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in the Veche is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting, but since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Veche. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
So does that explain his ranking, though? I know the ranking system's right. I kind of want to know the number.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to
At
change
least we
it.
get to see how the Fatui power structure
A
works.
complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
You can't take him out
All
either.
right,
It's just a
I'm
complicated
done
web
carrying
of
this
bullshit.
conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine.
True, we haven't said a damn thing. She's just been yapping about the Fatui power structure. Fucking hell, man. Give this girl something.
You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
I didn't even know you were in Fontaine of fucking Sneznaya.
Huh? Jealous? As if.
And that's exactly what it is.
Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Notcry, right?
Yes.
I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
Yeah, something tells me it wasn't she was waiting. Just, oh, I happened to see who Tartaglia is uninvited friend was. I'm pretty sure she was waiting at the fucking fortress for us to show up.
You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me.
Unless you shoot, you bush.
Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
No, it's an emergency.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svetloledovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave.
Of course.
Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need.
Shit. Can we go rescue these sons
You
of bitches?
actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
Oh, listen, dickhead, we're supposed to be saving the damn people here.
Nice
what
of
we
you
do.
to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be glad to
And
wake up the
honestly,
Fatui agents
I'd
in the
rather have
hotel
your
room.
help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you would be reliable help.
Wait, gonna help him repair bullshit.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pavoye restaurant. Find his room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Great. Well, let's go save some people. Good to see what she does. Now we know what all of them do in the city. So she maintains all the Fatui's equipment and large-scale engineering problems. Oh boy, that's a long-ass trek, bro. We are taking the fucking train. Now, I do say that, but how do I get to the train? This is... Oh, our train's already there. Open the door and blast out. Let's see, who got trapped? Who's dying? Look at this. That's not good. Prime ice excavation set. Oh, I thought I fell into a fucking cliff edge. Won't lie. Lucky. These really those people just put stupid text like this? Fae ladies, huh? Or the partial Fae ladies.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction.
I'll go rescue them.
Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
You got it. This drone sand.
I have to be getting close.
Shit, bro.
Don't go any further.
Oh, great, bro. Who's this? Sounds like Lynette.
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now.
Shut up, retard. I'm out here with the rescue team.
Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnograd. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
That's her voice?
Ah, so this is Odette. She was
Isolated.
the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
All these characters are sounding the same here. I'm not gonna lie. The other dudes sound like I hate them. She does sounds like Lynette. What's up with these samey style character voices? Just like the dry agent voice. Agent, not
Something's
agent.
moving.
It's just so like, maybe I thought this was like ancient demon creature. Scary monster, bro. These motion
This
activated
must
lights?
be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
No, it really doesn't. I'm fucking a Starlight Prism work, bro. Okay, who cares? Oh, she giggles when she fights. It's kind of erotic. Let's move.
Stay back!
I'm glad we're just sitting here as someone screams these out.
Following thunder!
I have no idea how she plays. Did not do her tutorial. Will not lie. Activate those torches. Damn! This cannot be good. Where the hell are we headed?
I see them. They're right behind the monster.
That's the monster?
The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment.
I wonder if they went
Let's
with
make the first move.
monster, just to be vague. That's it?
Shadow me.
Giant rotation. What did she just say?
Lightning slash!
Lightning slash.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Holy shit, she's taking a fuck ton of damage. There we go. Do this.
Thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
And this would be 5 of you. I'm only counting 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No,
You
okay,
should be
no.
safe now.
Couldn't see her. She was
Follow this
blind.
route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
You cleared the path.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
They don't look like miners. What are hard hats? What is this, like, field?
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat.
Was this its lair and you guys drilled into it?
Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes.
So kill it.
It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated.
It's lucky.
Time for us to leave.
What's that mean?
Wait, this place. There's something unusual about it.
The stellar field. We're wearing this gay ass outfit. Put us in the white outfit for the love of Chrome. no. A sword? I mean, what the fuck you think it is?
It's back?
Guess it has family.
Okay, pissed it off, huh? The fuck is that? Alright, now we're trapped in
This
it.
way. Run!
Oh fuck it, I guess we're bailing. Hey, bro, this Blade pretty good, bro. We come through shit like no problem. Oh, hey, no, I never see trouble running up 90 degrees like that, bro. This nigga think he can put on wings. What were we stunned by, bro?
Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, bro, this whole mine collapsing instantly. Fuck it, I guess. Dramatic ass cutscene, bro. Zaki, Exaiphanes Blade. The Phanes Blade. I don't know how you say that first part, bro. It's probably some retarded thing. Looks like Freedom Sword. Dead ass. I mean, I know. Who the fuck is that? I know, like, Freedom Sword. I'm not wrong, bro. This also looks like another sword, but I couldn't tell you because the names of all the blades of this game are fucking completely, utterly lost to me. Well, that means a new blade for my Travaler. And that is a 5-star, isn't it? Oh, is that actually like not unlock it? Like it's not actually like, in here yet? No, it's right there. I'm retarded. Yeah, I'm blind. Damn. Actually kind of misses the outfit. Pale Star's light. The Pale Star? In the Voyager's hands. Pale Star, Voyager. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They aren't names you just be dropping randomly. What is this? It's an invitation. Okay, well, I guess we weren't supposed to see this because Paimon's here now, so... Grand Duchess. Why would they put this here? You know we're gonna grab this after the quest. Why would you do this? What are Sneznograd? Princess of Sneznograd. You tried to goggles past it? It's likely. Okay. Yeah, got it, bro. Why would you do that? That's such a stupid fucking thing to do. Put a fucking quest item for a different quest. Honestly, this is what we should be using the fucking stellar construct, bro, to get the hell out of here. What do we got? I got a jump pad. Bro. Well. Y'all understood the idea of what I was doing there. A tomato? No, whatever, but grab the damn thing. What the hell is this? Oh, it's one of the secret zones where you gotta get all the items. Alright, we gotta get the hell to the top. They really didn't put an easy way to get out of this tunnel system? Like honestly, like, they actually didn't, like... Like, not an elevator, like... You can't really jump up. If I find another one. No, that's not gonna help. Let's see what we can do, actually. And then we got... What else we got? We got a grapple gun. And the link mechanism. Pulling the user towards it.
I don't sing for anyone in particular.
So we should have put one at the
Still,
top.
If someone stops to listen,
So what are
I hope it
these?
provides a moment of peace all the same.
Can I aim myself off in the chute? Nah, you have to have two. You can't just launch yourself. Interesting. How these work? We're just teleporting at this point. We can't do anything to build our way up out the bottom. There's our miners.
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away.
Well, shit.
You
Don't
really
I have to
held
do
your
that?
own today. I still don't know your name.
The Traveler.
Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name. All right then. See you around. Hello, Lady Marionette.
No way in hell you don't know who
I
we
hear the
are.
rescue operation was a great
How are we not the
success.
most
I knew
famous
I could count on you.
Fatui
What
adversary?
brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
Happened to be there. The guards, the fucking agent who told us. No, whatever.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Sneznograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korylevsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodyanista. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
Great.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
Well, we,
If she's Rosaline's protege,
Rosalind's daughter.
that makes me... Never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
Look, that makes me, what? Oh, reason she died. She challenged us to a duel for Ryan Shogun, got her ass whooped, and then Ryan Shogun executed her because she lost the duel. Ain't like we went out of the way to kill her.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
Really? We're already heading back? Saved everybody? We're not gonna deal with those monsters?
Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction.
Yeah, robot, it shouldn't be that hard.
First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes.
Oh shit, bro. Fucking, what do the people do?
Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
Oh, so shit's just falling apart. Good to know.
The snow
My
is eased
favorite
a
part of the
little for
government.
now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large.
Monster, there's like
Fuel
4 of
for
them.
heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still.
There ain't nothing we can do about it. This
just
place just
feels like
giant
there should be a
shithole.
better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd.
Let's get the hell out of here, bro.
When did you get a new sword?
Where did she
I
notice that?
found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
A cave, not the cave.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
You know what? That's actually kind of crazy she says that because I was using the Narcissus Ordo sword. And now I'm not. That kind of goes hand in hand with her noticing. Very interesting. That's coincidental. Hey, there he is. Oh, wide-eyed.
Ah, well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real big shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Svetloledovka. How'd it go?
What the fuck did he just say?
Crisis averted?
It went fine.
And saved all 5 people. Didn't kill half the fucking population.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuzha, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But
that won't be good in the public eye.
I have to ask something.
Beatings will continue to public
This is
morale
going to
better.
sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuzha. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
It'd be crazy if his mouth moved. Damn, bro.
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade.
I mean, sure.
You sure don't mince your words.
I was in you assholes are letting people die.
Him? What does he mean, refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does he dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Bro, giant
Are
pussy
you
over here.
interrogating us now?
Basically.
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where he's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Veche because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it.
Harbinger dissent
Still,
against
I
the
have
project.
a responsibility to the
fucked.
Fatui armed forces. So I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either.
That's how you say that? Morepisak? Shit, I was about to call that shit like Morris spoke, bro. Alright.
The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuzha seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone. But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not as black and white as it seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuzha outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Veche meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty the Tsaritsa and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Veche, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are.
We know people are
We're
dying.
just doing our best.
We just
to
don't
make
have
it
a
work.
better option to deal with
In
it.
fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svetloledovka's aid the moment she heard that people
Yeah,
were
what kind
in
of shit
danger.
talking a situation we don't know the
Even
full scope
Tartaglia,
of.
who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Well, what is she actually up to, though? Even then, what is she trying to do?
Come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, Why would she waste her time on something like this?
Because it stops her project from happening? I mean, shit. Just because she's killing a giant monster that's dooming Snezhnaya doesn't mean it's to save Snezhnaya. Like, if this monster gets big enough, it might hamper Project Snezhnaya or whatever she's trying to do. Fucking up her goal.
Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you.
The argument also isn't that good
I've already
either.
done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
Oh, alright, Otto.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Veche who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
True. You guys, someone's got to be able to stand up and say it. And probably the dude who's a descendant who can kill gods.
You can say that
Could.
again.
We don't
I
actually do
highly
it.
doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Do you know me so well?
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
I've killed a bunch of them.
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
This is the Traveler.
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned his name so far, and no details of his experiences.
I do not know who we are, based just off the name.
Something wrong?
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... all right. I guess there's no getting around it.
He's the one who got your mom killed.
This is the world-renowned Travaler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue,
That was intentional, by the way.
and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the Traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh,
The one who got your, your mom's
sorry.
killed.
I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
it's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine. Sorry, I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Yeah, sorry I killed your mom's. She's kind of a bitch though, had it coming. Supermodel walks off.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along.
Still.
Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
It also has a way of leaving a ton of shit unresolved.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now.
It was like 3 years ago. Yeah, 4, give or take.
Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it.
I guess. I mean, like, I gotta give a shit, bro. We got bigger things to do, like saving the fucking world.
Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
Much like Rosalind, she's
She
dying.
hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Poor
so-
thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time.
Someone born in
I
this
felt
country
so
was
bad
feeling
for
it.
her, seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to
100%
visit
that.
her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours.
Look at
I'll
that.
send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon
Most
can
capable,
recover in
reliable.
peace.
Since you have all Capitalis
Well,
men now,
that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
he's got double the manpower of every other Harbinger.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
True. I guess Sandrone's men. She doesn't have a lot because they were in Nodcry. The research facility got attacked, so a bunch of them died also to the center. Then on top of that, after that, and she was stuck in the research facility, then basically the doctor launched a fucking civil war. So she probably didn't have too good of a time. It doesn't have that many men left. Also, I met the jester.
Already? That was quick.
Real. How the hell did we find him instantaneously in fucking the first person we meet, by the way, in Snezhnaya? Besides Gray. He also seems to know Paimon. Did anyone of you know about that?
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time.
Alright, so y'all don't know a damn thing.
Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too.
See what a counselor.
I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
Incident report for Sandrone, council work for Tartaglia. And security detail to work out.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do. And things I ought to do.
Okay, bro.
To start with, I should ask Alyosha if he knows any way to help Svetloledovka.
Oh, those people are fucked, bro. What the hell we got going on there? We gotta go out of our way to save every single person we come across. We're gonna stretch ourselves hella thin. This is our engineer, a Lalafell with a mask. Yeah, bro. Fuck out of here. What we got going on?
How strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord.
Please put your weapon away in the middle of the city.
It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven.
That's it.
Does this sword have some connection to the statue?
Get our ball.
But all it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary.
It was a stellar fucking soul.
Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo.
God, but why is this fucking like focus MS dialogue? Focus in the channel. I already done cryo. I like how's this work? Oh, literally use the power of cryo.
There really is something special about this sword.
Enhance the Fiend's Killer Blade. Traveler journeyed far into foreign lands, offer a slim chance of redemption. That's a Voyager? Awaken the Statue of Sevens and Snezhnaya to cry on hands. Awaken all the Traveler's Path. Look at this, bro. Oh, do we not actually have to level it? Oh, that's kind of badass.
I don't really understand what just happened.
Neither do I.
But I'm pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful.
Nigga mode.
I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue of the Seven. In the meantime, I'd better go find Alyosha.
Nice. That ancient white power sword. Channeled it with cryo and ancient Tsaritsa magic. Meanwhile, let's go talk to the hunters in the hunting lodge. Of course, we didn't get the statue here, so... This city looks nice, though. I guess you could build, like, primal constructs all over the city, couldn't you? Like... If I built... I don't know, like... One of these here? Let's put another, like... I'm fucking dying, my throat's dying. Like, that's there. Is this too far? No, it's not empty. It is? Man. Lame as hell. We slingshot across the damn map. The fuck? That's the power. Someone in the hunting lodge selling food. Tasty and affordable drinks. You're like thirsty, hungry, horny. Do you want the ice cream? Tasty treats. Brand new ice cream recipe. Free samples. What we get? Regular ice cream. Oh fuck. Good value, I presume. We can get fuck. No way. That's crazy. You could get well. So group of rye bread, borscht, glacial star brew, spiced honey brew, and fucking. What drinks do you have? Oh, I was hoping I could buy recipes. This is the good store. Oh, what goods can we get? I wonder, beets? Honey, salt, pepper, tomato. Wait, no, there's no. Complete special recruitment project cycle 4 training 4 times to get a discount. There's no unique. I guess honey is unique. But there's no unique ingredient. I thought beets would be a unique ingredient. That's interesting. Honey is from Snezhnaya. I think honey would be like.
Hello there.
Samaru.
How can I help?
Oh, where's Zed my fucking mic? Holy shit. Looking for Alyosha.
Ah, sure thing.
It's actually
Give me a
Alyosha,
second, I'll go
but
fetch
you,
him
know,
for
you actually say the Y, but I say the Y because fuck you. Oh, I didn't realize he was in the city. I thought he had already gone back and said he could find him. Tell me what happened?
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnograd doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest.
Shit,
it's a
that's how
fundamental
disaster relief
contradiction.
works.
If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief?
Well, at least you know relief is coming, bro. I mean, that's nowhere she has enough energy. Whoa! The hell was that? I think my mouse is on something there.
Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Sratomaros will start flowing into the market.
Sure. Why?
When we resolve Sratomaros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates.
Floodgates of
A
what?
huge backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once. A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising.
Yeah.
But there will always be people who urgently need Mora.
Okay, so there might be a little bit of a market, but they didn't have that much.
Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
Damn, bro.
1 second, let me check. So, you're planning on buying the Crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford.
It's crazy, bro. You ain't got the money like that, but I do.
No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides, you're already providing the train.
Dog, I'm rich as fuck.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market, but I doubt there'll be much Crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look. Let's see. Huh?
What's Odette doing here? Oh, bro, we're gonna be trying to chat up Miss I Killed Your Moms.
Oh, Alyosha, and...
Hello!
Hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
Yeah, we teamed up to save a bunch of fucking people. Also, I didn't realize you two knew each other.
Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars, so I've met her a few times. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svetloledovka. So,
Well, I went
what
smoothly,
brings
but
you
not
here,
as
Miss
smooth as you
Odette?
think.
Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svetloledovka. It bothered me so much I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do.
Gonna let it go, you know.
You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuzha is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Rotok are springing up to fill the gap.
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do. I've heard about a few cases like that.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Was she the next fucking Harbinger?
If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuzha is really about.
On track to be the next Harbinger, huh?
It's probably a little soon to ask her about that.
Yeah, that's probably not.
There may be more to the story.
What's on your mind?
I heard you're on track to be the next Harbinger. Fuck it, bro.
I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way.
It depends what you mean the right thing is. The right thing to you might be fucking letting people die so that you can continue on the project for the greater good. And my right thing might be saving people, so... Sure, you're right, in the sense that... Whatever.
I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings.
Damn, she don't give a fuck we killed her mom.
So,
That's not really her
what's your
mom,
plan?
though. It's just a trainer.
Oh, we were gonna buy some crystal. I heard there's
God,
some on the
bro.
market right now.
That's so fucking funny. Bro, we're gonna buy some crystal. Please, someone take this out of context or just put a fucking bottle of crystal every time they say crystal.
Funny. I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. I can claim it back as mission expenses.
Look at that. Expense report. That's fraud, by the way. Absolutely.
The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True.
Fuck it.
It's a huge expense after all.
Some man just walking around with like 40 This nigga just went to his fucking accountant over there, pulled out 30,000 probably, and then was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some crystal. Ain't no fucking way this game written like I think it is, bro. And now we're gonna use government mandated government funds to expense out emergency relief effort that they can't delve out of our own urgency. Yeah, Genshin writing the peak. Good Star Wars transition. I ain't got shit, bro. Try the guys across the street. Oh, you guys help.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt.
No, we don't do
Right.
receipts around here.
Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement limit will apply.
Yeah, this is how you
Let's
fucking
book this train.
defund the-
Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuzha, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure.
Hey, at least she's going through all the paperwork correctly.
That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
I'm sure it won't be attacked.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
She's on track to become a
You
harbinger.
flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Dancing and fighting. Dancing and Fatui. Off it goes. Look at that. Emergency relief launched by independent units. We just expedited a process that was already going to happen. We're not even going to see it off? Nah, why not? We're not supposed to enter the city. Glad we're in safe hands.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
Oh, we'll have to check in.
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
Damn.
His travel buddy. Hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to
how is this bitch supposed to be
like
the next?
She's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
We've been here all day. Also, they could have made the funniest fucking line in existence if she's like, "Oh, Paimon sounds like she's important to you," and just left it vague like that, so that people could interpret her as being like, "Yeah, maybe I'll kill Paimon to get back at you for killing Signora." But of course, the character's gotta be written affable and amiable to the Traveler, so they can't ever have any fun with that dialogue like that. Anyways, Paimon's fine. Also, we've been here for like a day. What do you mean all we've done for the people of Sneznaya? I mean, like, we stopped one smuggling rank and saved a bunch of people, bro. I mean, it's been like a day.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
All right, bro. Let's
May
back
I come
up.
too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svetloledovka.
Ooh.
Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta back up. She ain't know any of y'all.
All right, then. Let's go.
But she knows Alyosha over here, but like, what we got going on.
I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
That's the tension we have with all Fatui agents, man. Just kind of happens. But yeah, that's crazy. She didn't know who the Traveler is. I don't like that. That one thing I don't like. That she doesn't know who the Traveler is or was or is. That seems a bit strange to me. Like, who's the Traveler? Who's Paimon? I mean, she knew when he told her he was like the world renowned, but like, I feel like if she's poised to be the next harbinger, she should know. Like, there's no way you would not be in the loop of the Fatui #1 Giga Nigga killer.
Hello.
Like, the door guard at the fucking
Sorry,
place might not know
but
directly.
there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
Brother, it's our
What happened?
room. Once again, I guess Tartega told him this is the Traveler's room.
Oh, please, excuse me.
Like this, yeah.
Are you the Traveler?
They gotta have a picture somewhere in this damn city of us.
Could I take a quick look at your adventurer handbook? Master Childe said I should verify your identity.
Yeah, bro. See, at least they got like ID verification. Yeah, this nigga been doing everything.
Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're under strict orders from Master Childe to keep this room well guarded. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes, of course. Rest assured, you're in safe hands.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
But you know who we're dealing
Master
with?
Childe handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Please, head inside.
VIPs to the city. You alive and well?
Traveler! Alyosha, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Pretty dancer lady.
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
Signora's daughter, basically. We killed her, but anyway.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh?
I wish they had more of a...
Practically a member yourself by this point.
No, I mean, they're not fucking wrong, bro. Aren't we supposed to be like the 6th Harbinger or something stupid? 8th? Which one isn't like numbered?
Paimon's definitely on the mend.
Scaramusha's
We
6th.
should be back to our usual travels in a few days' time. Seems like that doctor was right. It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
Bro, what is wrong
I
with
have
you?
just the thing.
What is that?
Whoa! What's this? Is that a flame inside an ice cube? Wait, is this real ice? How's it not melting?
Never melt ice. Holy
How
shit.
does the fire keep on burning?
That's crazy. She's an
All
ice-type
keen
Pokemon.
observations. You're right. This is called Core Ignis.
Ain't that shit from Final
Whenever
Fantasy?
I've caught a cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed.
No, that's a listening
You're
device.
welcome to borrow it.
It's also a bomb.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm! It's like magic.
Well, it's not magic. Well, actually, it might be.
Your
This is
name was
Genshin.
Odette, right?
Genshin has a ton of magic.
How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief. Any progress with your investigation yet?
Oh, we left town and go save some people. I couldn't get anything out the Harbingers, and the fucking Tsaritsa is nowhere to be found.
No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip.
Shit, might have to try a different approach. Shit, we gonna contact the rebels?
The Rotok, huh?
That's not a good idea. I was to see if he a Rotok member, or is he... Yeah, what's going on with them, bro?
Let me think. Members of the Rotok keep their true identities hidden, but I think there might be someone I can introduce you to. Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it goes.
Interesting.
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna head to the bar.
Scotch. Whiskey for Paimon.
Paimon will have... maybe some hot milk? Yeah. Paimon's in the mood for something warm. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything that's happened today.
I got a super new sword.
It'll be kind of like tabletop troop.
Oh, hell no.
No reason why listening to a story can't be an adventure.
Are we gonna animate this? Oh. Look at that. Now we get the rest. Yeah, we finished it. We can run around Snezhnaya all day. She got her little ice thing. Oh, I would like that she had it. Nice! A little bit of everything, a little bit of Paimon, a little bit of Odette. We took an assassin into our room with our most trusted companion. We get to hit up a theater.
The boss is gonna give Paimon a copy of the latest newspaper to read. That should keep Paimon entertained.
The boss. There's some books in here, right? I mean, you can read. I mean, if you're gonna be here all day, the newspaper, I mean, maybe for like an hour at most, but well, like, what are you gonna do with a newspaper? What the hell am I doing? Oh boy, I gotta fucking... Whatever, it's a part of the process. Oh. Weird that it's like this. Silence Alone is Disfavored. I do like that the quest selection. And grab. Let's head over to the theater. This gives us time to navigate the city. Have a good time. But I am seeing a lack of ice constructs in the city. Like, you'd think there'd be something like around here, like... God, these things do not launch you nearly high enough. The hell is this? It goes, beware of fish. Hey, isn't the singing lady a fish? The spoiler. These giant ice crystals. I wonder if I was to like build like this here.
Already this late. Why isn't he here yet?
The grappling point. This is a grapple gun. And then you build. What is the grappling gun? So the grappling gun is automatically launch at a grappling hook and hook the mechanism within range, pulling the user towards it. Do you even use that for this? Like, no, right? Like two. It's not even like designed for this. Like, also you can't turn these things. Like, no, you don't know what this is designed for. It's only designed for like the Shadow Realm, right? Where there's the hook. Whatever.
Ah, you made it. I've got some tickets, and I managed to set something up with the Rotok. It'll have to wait until after the show, though. Happy to stay and watch? I doubt you've seen the Korolyevsky troupe on stage before.
Yeah, why not, bro?
Pleasure. Here. This is the way in.
Yeah, the front door, I'd hope. Dickhead. What the fuck you mean?
Please present yourself for a routine inspection in accordance with theater regulations. Thank you.
Like how we can send our guns to different dimension. Who's this man? Mr. Guard over there.
Is that guy with the Fatui?
Looks
like
it.
He's waiting for something.
Purple eyes.
Okay, all done. Thank you for your cooperation. Please
He's
proceed
waiting
through
for
to the
something.
theater.
He's waiting for something to pop off. Man's a Fatui soldier.
What's up? Everything okay?
Who's that asshole to the right?
Snezhnaya's business and political leaders are always passing through here, so it makes sense that security's tight. Still, it's a little unusual to see the Fatui's Armory Palace Guard here. You saw him, right?
Palace
The guy
Guard?
right at the back. Strong, silent type. His name's Valeri. He's part of the Special Assignments Battalion. But I only ever see him here for one thing.
Special Assignment
to look for a
Battalion?
guy named Mitya.
Fucking whole battalion of special forces? Who the fuck is Mitya?
Supposedly a researcher, though he never seems to put much time in at the office. The theater is one of his favorite places to hang out when he's playing hooky from work.
Garbage research.
But that's not for us to worry about.
Problem.
Let's go. The show's about to start. What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh?
Looks like a nice theater. Better than the Zubair Theater. But not as, reminds me of Opry. I was saying not as grand as the Opry up in Glaze. It's kind of a bit more grand.
Oh, the one in Fontaine? I hear it's iconic. Never seen it for myself,
His
though.
voice. Where the fuck have I heard this dude's voice?
Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
God, Alyosha's voice is so familiar. Man, this dude looking at me sideways. I'll beat the fuck out your ass. Fuck you, Nick. I ain't saying excuse me.
Ugh. If you're gonna show a blade, keep your mouth shut.
What's his problem? Whatever. No point arguing with people like that.
Exactly
Look,
what I
there
said.
she
She
is.
said shit.
That's who I'm introducing you to later. She's the lead singer of the troupe, Vodyanista.
And what, she's a fucking rebel spy also? Oh, great. Does she look like that one VTuber? Look at that, bro. Actual singing. But I hear you motherfuckers
This
complain
leads
like you did in
directly to the
unison.
green room. They're expecting us. Vodyanista will be waiting for us there.
Is she? Let's get rolling. And we can walk straight up on stage into the backstage passes, bro. Guess we some groupies. I did say beware of fish.
Hey there. Excuse me.
Can you believe it? I'm so mad right now.
Well, she might actually be fucking Fiona.
It's you two.
What? Odette's already here. What the fuck? How did you get here before us?
Huh? You know each other? Oh, wait. Is this who you were telling me about? The one you met yesterday and couldn't stop thinking about?
God, why she got the squeaky fucking...
I never said that.
God, this is straight up a VTuber. Oh my god, bro. She got like fucking Bee-Boo voice.
Yes, you did. Why are you denying it? It was right before I went on that rant about the moody factory owner. Oh, I remember it so clearly.
Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, I just brought him here to see the show. And when it finished, he was full of praise for Vodyanista's performance. So I thought I'd try my luck, see if we could get the chance to chat for a bit. Maybe get an autograph?
You work here. You of all people ought to know that's against the rules.
You work
it's
here?
not what the green room is there for.
He works here.
Oh, what's the big deal?
Oh, she's talking to her.
On, don't be shy. I can give you an autograph. You can take a picture too if you want.
Oh boy.
Do as you please. I finished all my shows for the day. I'll leave you to chat.
Doesn't seem too happy.
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. Odette's just too proud to admit it. She thinks very highly of you, and so do I. You did the right thing in Svetloledovka.
We're good. Odette's out of earshot. I'll lock the door.
Seal the damn door. No, they pissed her off the
Confidentiality,
limit.
of course. The Rotok is very strict on that.
Whoa, Alyosha! Not out loud! Not with an outsider here.
Relax. I've taken care of it. Look at this.
So you are a Rotok member, huh?
The president's reply sent this morning. Wait, so he's been approved to join?
As in me?
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rotok. Unfortunately, Rotok intel is only available to members.
Well, that's not good.
But ever since you set foot in Snezhnaya, we've been working together. I've seen the way you work, your character, and your motives. Everything about you is perfectly in alignment with what we're trying to achieve in the Rotok. So I figured I might as well cut to the chase. I wrote a letter to the president explaining your situation, including just the right amount of detail. His approval came very quickly. Of course, it's still your decision
Unlike
whether you
all of
want to
y'all,
join
he probably
or
knows
not.
exactly who we are.
We'll respect your
Now we've
choice.
obliterated entire Fatui battalions. Also, you're both members.
Well, assuming Odette was telling the truth and she didn't misjudge you, I guess we don't need to worry about you blowing our cover. Still, you gave me a real fright. I didn't know that's why you came looking for me. So, that stuff you said about admiring my performance, was that just because Odette was here? Did you actually mean it?
No, not really.
Now you're talking. That's what I like to hear.
Anyway,
So
let me
you're
give you
Russian.
a quick rundown of how things work. Like I said, the Rotok is a covert organization, and we hide our identities. Members typically don't meet in person or even know each other's identities. This helps us maintain a high level of independence and secrecy. Because of this, members are basically free to decide their methods without constraints, so long as the outcome of any activity doesn't violate the organization's principles.
After all, we don't have any ostensible contact with each other. This way, if anything goes wrong, no one else will be implicated.
Beyond the freedom to choose how you operate, it's also your choice whether to act at all. We have plenty of members who have yet to take any action. In short, joining the Rotok in and of itself won't place any restrictions on your activity in Snezhnaya. There's a code of conduct you can read if it interests you. But basically, as long as you don't plan on using your anonymity to go around doing evil, you'll be fine.
I tried reading it 5 or 6 times. Never made it all the way through. Even the most lackluster script makes for more interesting reading.
Alright, fuck it, we're in.
Great. Then I'll go grab an official application form.
Great.
Be right back.
We just joined a rebel faction. Probably a terrorist group. So, what you doing here, Fiona? Romu Rainpuff. Palmu Rainpuff.
Well, Alyosha has this pet dog, you see. His name's Tagarin, and this one time, Alyosha brought him backstage. Tagarin took quite a liking to me, so I played with him for a little bit and fed him some treats. Then, the Rotok was out on a mission one day, and even though we were all in disguise, Tagarin recognized me right away.
Just a coincidence, really. We didn't report it to the higher-ups, though, to avoid dealing with the fallout. Like, my job at the theater, for instance.
Yeah, you
I
work at the
really
theater.
needed to make ends meet. By the way, what were you complaining about just before we came in? Did everything go okay with Chuganov?
Everything did not go okay. That's why I was so mad. I tried to make some small talk with him before I went on stage to fish for intel about the Iskra manufacturing plant. But he wouldn't take the bait. No matter what I said, he kept dodging the question. And then he started complaining. He said he didn't appreciate his second-rate seat in the stalls because he usually gets a private box. I mean, what did he expect? Everyone knows that if you want a box seat, you buy a ticket well in advance. But instead, he sends me a letter the day before the show when we're practically sold out. I had to juggle things around just to get him a half-decent seat, hoping he would appreciate the gesture enough to share some information. But nope, he didn't give me anything.
Yeah, meeting Chuganov in person has definitely been a disappointing experience.
It sounds like you're a
You probably don't know who
agent.
we're talking about, do you? Chuganov was that older guy you were sitting next to today. I'm sure he didn't make a great first impression on you either.
Yeah, he seemed like kind of a pedantic asshole.
To the citizenry, he's a family man and a kind boss.
Great. And to the
But
actual
our
nobles.
interactions with him tell a very different story. It's one thing to ask for a favor, but he acts like it's his right. He always expects special treatment.
So stop giving it
Take
to
the
him.
ticket situation, for instance. I've actually gotten him a private box in the past. But not only was he not even grateful, now he's acting like I've sold him short this time.
He
Not to
pointed at me like
mention
that.
he's never paid for a single one of his tickets.
What has this guy done? And why y'all let him get away with this?
And another thing, if he's such a big family man, why doesn't he bring his wife and daughter to see the show once in a while?
Oh, like she's wearing heels. I feel like
Never
she should
seen
be
him
wearing
here.
flat shoes.
Not even once.
Calm down, Vodyanista. If you won't do it the easy way, we'll have to try the hard way. But first things first. Here's your application form. Go ahead and fill it out.
Oh, I gotta fill out an actual application that we have to fucking like send in, bro. Nigga, I'm an OG, bro. I don't fill out forms like that. Okay. My name is Monopai. Nick Miller. Asia. God, these are all fucking references, which is crazy, by the way. Papillion Idol. Dodoko. I'm pretty sure I'll erase his primo, Jim. Code name. Wayfarer. Oh my god. Chess Mimic. Seamout Abyss. The 12th. King Jabberfries. Lord of the Seven Calamities. The 12th. I oppose Project Snezhnaya. I want to ordinary people. I think the Rotok is cool. I'm gonna put an end to this organization. I need a part-time job. Mom told me I could give it a try. Yeah, okay. I want to help the ordinary people. There you go, bro. That face.
Looks like I'll need to make a few little tweaks here and there. But other than that, you're good to go. We'll hold on to this for you. All right. Now that we're officially Rotok comrades, I can tell you. Chukhanov is the target of our current operation.
So assassination
Recently,
attempt?
we've done some recon work at the Iskra manufacturing plant, which pretty much confirmed that their energy consumption is way beyond the legal limit. All we need now is some direct evidence to present to the Veche, so we can demand that they shut the plant down.
That way, the Kresny Crystal can be allocated to where it's needed most.
I was hoping he might let slip during one of our chats, but he's too tight-lipped. We'll have to find another way. I'm meeting another regular theater goer tonight, Mitya.
Wait.
But Valeri's here too, and he's probably looking for Mitya, so he may end up being a no-show.
Don't you worry. He must know how to dodge Valeri, or he wouldn't be showing up on time for every performance. Mitya is a renowned energy expert. Although we can't get any direct evidence of the excessive energy consumption at the plant, we can accidentally let the information slip to him.
We can also accidentally
should take
set up
someone
a bomb.
like him seriously. So if he starts raising questions about energy use at the Iskra manufacturing plant, there will be a proper investigation. Also, we're not allowed on site, but he has clearance. So all we need is his cooperation.
Does he know anything about the project if he's an energy expert?
Yeah, so that's the other thing we're trying to figure out.
What he knows.
Though I think we're far less likely to make any progress on that front. Still, I hear that Mitya is a bit of a chatterbox. So, who knows? Maybe if we catch him in the right mood, he'll let something slip.
What do you think? Sound like something worth your time?
Sure, espionage.
Okay, in that case,
And sweet
you
talking.
guys find a seat somewhere nearby. Pretend you're a couple of buddies there to eat, and keep your ears peeled for useful information.
We got it.
He's a huge fan, so I doubt he'll have his guard up around me. But you two need to be convincing. If he suspects anything at all, he might stop talking.
Sure. Don't worry. We'll make a believable pair of buddies.
Will we now?
Perfect! You've sold me already. Now, help me tidy this room up a bit before we head out.
Okay.
Okay.
What needs tidying?
Everything?
Everything!
Yeah. Fucking hell. Ain't that like we can get from them? They in here? No, they already got it. That's crazy about that. We fucking rage baited Odette to get the fuck out. Yeah, this shit kinda fire, bro. Ballerinas. Okay. Yeah, we're not walking though. I guess we gotta teleport to Sneznograd this way. Not too bad. I wasn't expecting a little espionage quest, but it's the Fatui, so I mean, undercover operations and not exactly working with the rebel group. Does make sense. It would be the thing that would happen. Let's see if
Come here
Kiana can
often,
get some.
so we shouldn't stand out.
We've been here a whole day. I've
Let's
been
sit
in this
here.
town a day.
Now, it's up to Vodyanista. Let's see how the conversation goes.
Mr. Mitya! Over here! Over here!
Oh, sorry. I got a little held up on my way here. Now we have even less time than we planned.
That looks like a
Go
Miller
ahead
Astro
and order
Wonderland
some
outfit.
snacks and drinks.
I think I have
Whatever
this
you like.
outfit.
Let me see. According to my schedule, we still have 25 minutes left.
He looks like a Miller Astro Wonderland character.
You're really pressed for time today, huh? I was imagining this would be a leisurely chat. If you'd prefer, we can always reschedule for another afternoon when you have more time.
No need. Getting to meet the lead singer is a very precious opportunity for me. I'm not about to pass it up. I've already had to decline your invitation several times because our schedules rarely align. If I don't grab this chance while it's here, who knows when the next one will come around?
Well, it's very kind of you to make time just for me.
What the fuck is that thing?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. But Snezhnaya is full of weird and wonderful things like that.
I call it
so
wonderful.
People tend not to bat an eye.
I will.
I'm sure the same will go for the Eye of Grey and Paimon.
No one can see the Eye of Grey though, and Paimon at least as well.
The reason I invited you out for tea and a chat today was to get some feedback from a true fan of the theater.
Well, I genuinely have nothing bad to say. No matter how many times I hear you sing, it never gets old. It always seems fresh and new somehow. Maybe it's because the more times I listen, the more details I notice. Or maybe you simply improve with every performance, delivering it better each time.
Usually how it goes. His gems on his armor and the way it's aligned makes it look like
Could you give me any specific examples?
Oh, yeah. That, the piece you sang today, for example. Beneath the Frozen River?
That's not what she said.
What's with you? I'm just praising a good performance. I always used to find that such a bleak and lonely song. But the more you listen, the more you realize that it's not as cold and nihilistic as it appears.
It looks like the Magi Strong.
When you really dig down
with the
into
loans
it,
and stuff.
there's a certain level where you're surprised by the emergence of hope.
I wonder if it's like a Celestial Atlas type of
I'm
thing.
impressed. I didn't expect you to pick up on that. Actually, I only tried out that angle after talking with a composer. Still, Beneath the Frozen River wasn't on today's program.
Oh, really? But it's a classic. You sing it every time.
Not in this program, dickhead.
Almost every time.
Oh, well then, let me say a few words about that other all-time classic, Flying in the Wind from the Mountain Sparrow.
I didn't sing that one today either. My voice wasn't quite up to it, so I switched it out at the last minute.
Yeah, she bet to embarrass this nigga live.
Oh, but,
Sorry, Mr. Mitya, but you were at the theater today, yes?
Of course I was. Remember? I said hello to all the troupe members before the show started. You, Odette, and the others.
We did not do that.
So, what did Odette sing today?
Elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose, of course.
Correct. I see. I see. You find my singing boring, don't you? That's why you don't remember a single song. Looks like I'll need to cut a few from the program next time.
No, that's not it. I swear. All right. I'll be straight with you. I'm sorry. My mind was wandering as you took the stage today. I enjoy watching your shows because the exquisite performances stimulate the mind. It always sparks some inspiration for my research.
Stimulate the mind.
So
As that
whenever I
nigga
get
can't
stuck at
remember a
work,
single
I come
one.
to the theater for a change of pace. Odette's dance during the elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose today was simply incredible. It got me wondering what she's been going through recently.
We just told her
That
we killed her
look of
mom.
sheer defiance in the face of utter tragedy? It was so inspiring. I started scribbling in my notebook right away.
What is this
Not
dude?
that I made a ton of progress in the grand scheme of things, but I still think it was productive. By the time I snapped out of it, the entire show had finished.
Damn, bro.
So what you're saying is, you didn't listen to my singing at all?
Unfortunately not. I'm sorry. I don't know which is more disrespectful. The fact that I don't always come for the show itself, or the fact that I missed your performance.
So the fact that you don't give a shit about her performance is probably the part. Also, I think the voice direction is probably different in a different language, because the face she made that probably supposed to have a more, like, playful, condescending voice, where she's supposed to be like Valina in ZZZ, where she's like never like she's angry, but she always has a smile, like that type of like. She never shows the emotion. It's like, oh, well, that's fantastic. Like a dry sarcasm.
Seems
Because
like
the way
things
she
are
showed it,
getting a little
she
awkward.
keeps doing the emoting where she's like smiling, turning her head like, so you didn't watch the stuff at all, did you? And like, but like with the voice direction there, she's like, but you didn't watch my show at all? And she doesn't like convey that. That's like when they would do like the two-hand fist and they lean forward face. But instead she did like a cocked head, which I'm pretty sure
Mitya
it's probably
just
different.
stepped into a conversational minefield. If there's one thing Vodyanista doesn't like, it's people who show disrespect for her performance.
And now she looks
This
pissed.
meeting was so hard to set up. Don't tell me it's already falling apart.
It's fine. I suppose this is affirming in its own way. At least, it shows that our performance really touches people's hearts, right? Don't let it bother you. It certainly doesn't bother me.
She's showing a lot of restraint.
Well, she has to, but we got a whole operation riding on this shit.
Well, I'll be sure to let Odette know how much you adored her performance.
Please don't say that. I always love your performances too. It's just that inspiration struck at the wrong time today. I'm usually all ears.
I know, I can tell. That's why I value your opinion. I'm sure some people can't stand it when others praise their coworkers right to their face, but not me. No, sir.
Fair enough. I still feel kind of bad though.
Let's give a thumbs up.
But you know what I really can't stand? People who only show up to the theater to pretend that they're cultured. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh yeah, 100%. There are too many of those people around. By the time they're walking out the door, they've forgotten all about the show. What's wrong? You look furious.
I don't know if you've heard about the boss of the Iskra manufacturing plant. He isn't even a theater investor, but he always demands the same privileges as actual investors. Box tickets only, premium drinks, even the right to request specific songs.
Well played, Vodyanista. Seems like she's harnessing her rage to steer the conversation back on track.
Now that you mention it, I've interacted with that guy before. I gotta say, everyone holds him up as an example of a benevolent businessman, but I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah, he couldn't care less about what's happening on stage. He's just there to flaunt his social status.
He's just there to not give a shit.
I hate that I have to prepare programs for guys like that. What's the big deal with that factory he runs anyway? I asked around a bit and heard some pretty shocking stories. Sounds like he's just another greedy capitalist.
Oh, really?
Greedy capitalist, oh no.
The things people are saying are pretty damning. Low wages, insanely long working hours, equipment running around the clock. And as if that's not bad enough, he also strictly forbids his employees from giving any kind of interview. Project Stuja has now been extended so many times, we're at the point where crystal rations for the common folk are barely enough to survive on. Yet he even wants to get his greedy hands on them just to boost his own profits.
I can't believe it. Socialism
If the
in
rumors are true,
Genshin.
he's in serious violation of the law.
And it's in the pseudo-Russia region.
Interesting. So you've heard about it too?
Not very interesting, actually.
What? So it's really true?
Who knows? I've only heard the same rumors you have. But there's no smoke without fire. The Rooster's been coming down on us hard lately, demanding that we track and trace every single batch of Crystal. My coworkers in the Department of Energy have been tearing their hair out over it.
The Rooster? I didn't realize he cared that much.
Yeah. Even though there are no restrictions on Crystal trading, the poor will wind up freezing to death if we let the rich buy as much as they want. That's clearly unfair. Looks like we'll need to arrange an investigation into the Iskra manufacturing plant as soon as possible. I never knew you kept up with current affairs beyond the theater, Miss Vodyanista. You really have a heart for the common person.
Yeah, boy, she's a
Most Fae in
fucking
your
spy
position
from
have long
a
been
terrorist
indifferent to the plight of
organization.
humans.
Well, those of us who choose to live in human cities are naturally going to pay attention to any significant upheaval. Isn't the Rooster a Fae himself? I'm just surprised to learn that even someone with as much experience as him is getting so stressed out over Project Stuja. What is the end goal of this project anyway?
Nuke the
This is
fucking
it.
world.
We're finally going there.
I'm sure Mitya can sense on some level that she's fishing for information. But since their conversation is so relaxed, he might just let something slip.
It's stressing me out too. If I'd only made better progress with my research, things wouldn't have dragged on this long.
Oh, so your work is related to Project Stuzha?
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source. Not the power of the Light Realm and not elemental energy. Right now, the only thing that meets the requirements is the power contained within stellar linchpins. But harnessing that power is costly. Each step of the process requires enormous amounts of Kresnik crystal, from extraction to quantification to attempts at conversion. Progress has been painfully slow, and the team is getting burned out as time goes by. Sometimes, I see people staring into space as if in a trance.
Could it be that this new energy source has side effects?
No, it doesn't affect us, because the energy is used for...
Looks like he figured it out.
Okay, I got it. Stop choking me. Sorry, I can't talk about that.
Okay.
I think we're all just exhausted. We've been working ourselves to the bone for so long with so little progress to show for it. It's no wonder people are struggling to stay motivated.
Was our restrictor?
Seems like I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have gotten so mad at you for not paying attention during the show.
At least his scarf is smarter than him, or at least
Don't
more
worry
aware.
about it. I count myself lucky, to be honest. I don't envy the people who work closely with the Tsaritsa herself. I'd much rather be in my current position. At least I don't have to shoulder any major responsibilities.
Not
so
yet.
they're trying to develop a completely new kind of energy.
Great. Conrian style. They're at to blow up the world.
Yeah. Censored by a scarf. Who would have thought?
Fucking scarf.
Oh dear, it looks like my time is up. I'm afraid I have to leave. I'm so sorry. We ended up barely talking about the theater.
That's okay. It was a pleasure chatting with you, really.
Let's make up for it next time. Yeah, hopefully once the work pressure eases up a little, I'll be able to focus more on the performance, and then we'll have more to discuss. We touched on some confidential issues today. I'd be grateful if you could keep it between us.
That could have gone worse.
Nice job. Why was Mitya in such a hurry to leave, though?
Because the damn guards are here to arrest you.
Sorry, routine inspection.
Great. We have a room here. Let's get the hell out.
Okay, let's go.
So he wasn't rushing to get back to work. He must have calculated that Valeri would find him here in exactly 25 minutes. That's frighteningly accurate.
One of the main duties of the Special Assignments Battalion is to ensure that important figures stick to their schedules.
All right. This regulator.
All right, time for us to get going too. Excuse me, check please.
Who's covering
We'll
the
settle
bill?
our check too, then.
Oh, hello there. Mr. Mitya paid the check before leaving.
Paid ours too.
He also asked me to pass on a message. He said it was an honor to share his tea break with Miss Vodyanista and her two friends.
That great.
Wait.
Yep, you do.
So he knew we were here all along? This raises a lot of questions. Did he deliberately mention the new energy source so that we'd overhear it? Maybe his work isn't confidential after all. Maybe the key here is the purpose of this new energy. I guess that's the next thing to look into.
Yeah, maybe they're publicly developing new energy, but what it's being redirected into is the problem. Stuzha isn't the energy source. It's what it's being
Vodyanista and
used
Alyosha have left.
for.
Time to head back and call it a day.
Jesus. Well, Paimon, we're now spies for a terrorist organization.
Pretty early today. Paimon was just gonna mention that. After she woke up today, Paimon felt like her temperature was completely back to normal. But her strength still hasn't returned.
What strength?
Still, there's some good news. Paimon thinks she might have figured out the source of the problem. It's like there's some kind of mysterious power affecting Paimon. Paimon's never felt this way before during any of her travels.
It's time for you to unlock your power.
She only started feeling this way since we arrived in Snezhnaya.
Mysterious stellar power.
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source.
Could that have something to do with this?
I think you would be more like the sword.
You're making that face again.
Weird.
You know,
Let me focus on
when you
that.
get whenever you have a light bulb moment.
The first thing I thought was the damn sword, not the whatever the hell.
So, they're trying to develop a new energy source here? And you think that might be why Paimon's feeling unwell?
Yeah, fucking Chekhov's radiation. Chernikov's.
Mitya denied that the energy they're researching has any side effects. Although, he did say that people working on the project have been having issues with their concentration and short-term memory.
Remember, you're a nomadic being.
So, those are completely different symptoms from Paimon's.
Well, see, Paimon, can you sense it? First time she's gonna actually use her abilities.
It's pretty faint, so it's kind of hard to tell. But, if anything, it seems like it's coming from roughly the same direction as the Armory Palace.
Oh, so you can sense elemental energy in its direction. That's kind of, that's new.
Sure,
She's never shown that ability
Paimon's
before.
with you there. But how, though? The Rotok only has a limited amount of intel.
Oh. How about we try the council themselves?
Oh, great point! They argue about Project Stuzha every day. If we could sit in on one of their sessions, we might pick up some new leads.
On the right letter.
Good idea! Oh yeah, while you were out, Paimon tried all the yummiest looking desserts in the Potvoria restaurant.
Whose bill is that
This one
on?
seemed right up your alley. So, Paimon saved some for you. Come try it once you finish writing your letter.
It's just like pancakes with butter. Buttered pancakes. He says it looks like. Back to sleep, huh? Right. 2 days later. Another assault operation gonna be launched. This time in a fucking... I don't even know what you call this. Social chambers? Goddamn meeting hall?
Alyosha replied. He says that we won't be able to speak at the Veche, but he can arrange for us to attend as visitors. Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnograd Veche.
Sneznograd Veche, huh? What's fine, I gotta say.
You're back! Paimon's been working on the crossword puzzle in the newspaper. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot! Paimon forgot the next word. Oh, she had it a moment ago. Think, Paimon, think.
Did you just say about short-term memory loss? Hello? Isn't that what we just saw there? Oh goody, my favorite. A government plaza and a government forum. Can't wait to see what the fuck we learned today.
Ah, Miss Vodyanista,
This is
prima
good.
donna of the Korolievsky troupe.
All the time.
What a surprise meeting you here. Will you be sitting in on a session of the Veche?
Sorry, I'm not taking interviews today.
I'm here to sit in the
you're
meeting.
here.
No time to
The
talk.
session's about to begin. Let's get inside.
Please wait, Miss Vodyanista. Could you introduce me to your new friend?
No. Bye. Tablet interview. We're about to be writing off a storm on that one. Shortly after you take your seat, the meeting of the Snezhnograd Veche begins. Discussions whether extended projects to are saved until the end. I guess it's a bunch of bullshit. As Rooster, Pulsina shares various energy-related statistics and don't like this from something because very energy. This is it. Today's pressing issue. Being the dress. Look at that, bro. Council chambers, huh?
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon.
He said Jedi's.
Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik Crystal show clear signs of stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances and determined that the status quo can be sustained until the next period. For detailed statistics, I would refer you to the industry reports that have been distributed to all persons present.
Ain't nobody reading that, bro.
It should also be noted that while the recent blizzards have led to a significant increase in people's energy expenses, this is strictly a short-term phenomenon associated with a remotely located monster. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa is giving her full attention to this matter. We should have every confidence that it will be dealt with swiftly and conclusively.
Doubtful.
A financial report on disaster relief is also present in this report, courtesy of Pantalone.
Yeah, where's the chatter? He buys it.
They cover the same old ground every single time. The rooster never seems to mind, but everyone else is getting tired of it. There's a general lack of trust. People aren't seeing any tangible benefits that affect them directly. Of course, none of that will be reflected in any of the reports on the table.
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard copy documents, I could have at least made something up.
I just put her head down on the desk when she's finished. Yeah, why are you still here?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just out here trying to hit my interview quotas. Bring out the kvass. Ever read it? Best-selling newspaper in town.
Bring out the beer.
If I remember correctly, you guys don't even have a sales permit. You have to sell from stalls on the street.
Actual tabloid.
Best-selling street stall newspaper in town. Still counts.
And she's drinking in the meeting. Oh my god. Great character.
Order! We will now open the floor to the representatives. If there are no further substantive issues to discuss, we will then proceed to a vote on this motion.
Snezhnaya has a long tradition of treating members of the Fatui armed forces and their dependents favorably. But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have access to 15% less crystal than the average civilian family in Sneznograd. It's been said many times before, but it bears repeating now. There needs to be a clear and consistent rationale behind how crystal is allocated, or we will soon face immense public backlash.
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once. I say again, true consistency exists only in principle. In the real world, fairness is relative. You appear to treat resource allocation as a simple function of production and population. So what about when the equipment used in production breaks down? Have you factored that into your equation? And do you even know how long it's been since Snezhnaya last conducted a census?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. And I doubt I'd be going by Childe. I'd like to bring the focus back to the specific issue I raised. Or do you wish to deny that favorable treatment for Fatui dependents is our long-standing policy?
It's easy to be a critic when there's no accountability. That seems to be a running theme in the anti-Project Stuzha cohort.
Damn.
Defeat the ringleader and all other problems will magically resolve themselves. That's what they seem to think. But in case you aren't aware, not one jot in my report would change whether Project Stuzha continues or not.
So you have no intention whatsoever of finding a solution to this problem?
On the contrary, I'm the only one here who ever brings solutions.
Childe opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regrator struck back with style and a war of words ensued.
What are we doing with that, bro? Why did
Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support?
She really hit her with the bruh. Nice. What the fuck are we doing with this reporter style thing? And why does she sound like the fucking reporter from Valkyria Chronicles? I think Regurgitator does make sense here. You're not really factoring in... Your people want solutions, but you're not factoring in every single aspect of what is happening. Or it goes into getting that solution. It's kind of like, you know, every single political thing. Although it is political doublespeak. You people don't understand what's happening. You don't know why things are like this. The reason why is yada yada yada.
The people have spoken. Regulator delivered a deft rebuttal to Childe, as we've seen so many times before. But how could Childe take this lying down?
See this child figuring out?
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
Tabloid writers. Nah, I see what I got into that are got a sales permit. You'd be too good at her job.
No. What I meant was this. However, this reporter wants to spin things. I haven't forgotten that Tartaglia was representing the Northland Bank when we first met in Liyue.
True.
So surely their relationship can't always have been this strained.
Project Stu's a fuck shit
You
up.
two are getting off topic. Let's focus on what the data is saying.
Mr. Pantalone, may I speak on your behalf?
A finance researcher.
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save my breath.
Crystal distribution policy undergoes modifications with each new period. The ultimate goal being to find the most reasonable method of allocation, which I believe is what Mr. Tartaglia also seeks. But I fear many may have been misled on this topic by extremist activists. To clarify, Project Stuja is not the root cause of the problem. It is merely a framework for resource distribution.
Was there just a general shortage?
The most recent reports all point to Snezhnaya's resilience and adaptability during this period of fine-tuning, and give clear indications that a distribution framework is improving with each iteration. To make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more harm than good. It would be a waste of the hard-won experience we've gained to date.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify the fiscal logic, clearly alluding to social organizations like the Rotok in his words.
They pulled her out of the fucking frame of her pen. God, I'd like it, but they're doing the jokey shit. Also, did he just basically say, actually, there is no shortage. It's actually being over-reported and overblown. And actually, not only is there not a shortage, but because we're sending resources so far and wide throughout Sneznaya, this actually makes it so that in the future, we can distribute things better. And to change that now would fuck up the knowledge we're gaining on how to make an efficient distribution network. Is that what he just said?
With the notorious Lelek still active to this day, should the Rotok be held responsible? No, there is someone else to blame.
How did she get a motherfucking spyglass? Who the fuck is Lelek?
She's just rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. The Rotok are the critics he accuses of taking no responsibility for their actions. As for Lelek, you won't have heard of him yet. He's currently the most famous member of the Rotok. Well, more like infamous.
I knew you people were terrorists.
Ending Project Stuja has become an obsession for him. Unlike the more decent ones among us, he believes that votes in the Veche are all that matter.
Maybe he is a
so
terrorist.
Whether it's threats, coercion, or bribery, he'll use whatever means necessary to get people to change their vote.
Never mind, he's a Socratic terrorist.
And since we're already on the subject, what do you think of Lelek's methods? Are you for or against?
No, bro. Challenge them in a legal forum method, bro. Don't try to break people's kneecaps trying to get shit done. I also, hard to say, I suspect there's more.
Well, whatever the story is, his actions benefit us all. We stand with Lelek.
Benefits you if you
At least
know
someone
what he's
here
doing.
wants to take this discussion seriously. I've been considering that issue myself. What you really need is more precise regional data, right? I think it would be easiest to let the Fatui handle it, since they're already in charge of Crystal shipments anyway. We may as well get them to collect some data while they're at it. Whatever you need, you can ask the Fatui to look into it for you.
True.
In terms of supervision, I think the Druzhna would be a good fit. I had hoped to discuss this with Miss Vesna, but sadly, she's not present.
I will be happy to take a note of your suggestions and present them to Commander Vesna for a decision upon her return. The Commander has always taken a keen interest in Project Stuja. However, given the Druzhna's demanding workload, I'm afraid it may prove difficult for them to provide any practical support.
Let us refrain from jumping to conclusions until a concrete and actionable plan is in place.
My apologies, Lord Rooster.
There are numerous issues to address here, including manpower, time sensitivity, and reporting lines.
Red tape.
Nevertheless, I support drafting a proposal. Follow the usual procedure, and it can be raised as a new motion for all parties to evaluate at the appropriate time.
In that case, I'd like to share one thought before the
A
proposal
Royal
is
Energy
drafted.
Commission.
The issue of time sensitivity was raised just now, which I presume relates to the official reports. In fact, the Energy Commission already collects regular statistics on each urban center and its surrounding area. Would these be of any use?
That's a good idea. I read every issue of Svetloledovka's report, and although my focus is mostly on the section about equipment operation, the energy consumption statistics also yield a lot of insights.
Be that as it may, does no one see an issue with using local data to determine crystal quotas? In the long term, it seems like a very risky solution.
Not if they are used purely for reference. So long as we have the report from the Northland Bank's headquarters to corroborate it, no one will be able to fool me.
Double verify.
Very well then. It appears that this arrangement is acceptable to all parties.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The members reached a provisional consensus on the issue of improving treatment for Fatui soldiers.
Fresh paragraph. He's to start bullshitting.
Today, the prima donna of the Korailievsky troupe attended a session of the Snezhnograd Veche in the company of a dashing young man. The question on all our minds is, what is the true nature of their relationship?
I love tabloid writers.
Write anything like that again, and I'm revoking your permission to interview the troupe. Got it?
Thank you, Green Bee-Boo. Healthcare, technology industry, yeah, it is, and I can write the rest of that. Really interesting. Is this the end game for like all isekais, by the way? It goes into like the government, like political actions. You ignore Mironova, and she carries writing in her sensational reports. Blah blah blah. Interesting being in person.
Now then, if there are no further contributions from those present, we shall proceed to the final vote.
Same as always. What the hell is that thing?
Check it out!
Chekhov's gun.
What made him vote against? Why now?
The votes have been tallied. Those in favor of continuing Project Stuzha total 61%, securing a clear majority.
That was too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a huge loss.
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how Pulcinella will respond this time.
Chuganov. I see. Lelek strikes again.
Yes, go Lelek. Once Project Stuzha is defeated, our unwavering support at Bring Out the Kvass will finally pay off when we make our comeback. I can taste our victory already!
In accordance with the result of this vote, Project Stuzha will remain in effect until the next Veche period. Finally, may I remind us all, we debate only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm. The session is concluded.
Actually, really cool. Taking a shot into politics. Like game politics. You don't ever get to see stuff like that.
I have to say, I really wasn't expecting Chuganov to vote against Project Stuzha.
I really do like. What is strange about that? Maybe he learned something.
Well, in principle, Snezhnaya's business and political elites ought to be the ones least likely to oppose it. As we heard, Project Stuzha is basically just a resource distribution framework that requires everyone to cut back during the winter. But even if the policy got cancelled, the Tsaritsa's energy needs wouldn't suddenly go down. The extra demand from the public would have to be filled from somewhere. So logically, the factories would have to take the hit.
But why would he vote in it?
I got a letter from Mr. Mitya just before today's session.
Mitya?
He said he's confirmed that there are issues around overtime and excessive energy consumption at the Iskra manufacturing plant. In a situation like this, once the Rooster receives the report, he'll order the factory to halt production and submit to an investigation before issuing a penalty. But that's a week-long process, and thus didn't make it onto the Veche agenda this time. I don't think he suspects anything so far.
That's a preemptive strike.
Exactly. And as you know, he's a very selfish person. I was originally gonna try and flip him after he received notice of the official sanctions. My plan was to convince him that the whole thing was completely unfair. Rather than just sit back and take the hit while his factory stopped production, he'd be better off voting to end Project Stuzha. At least that way, no one else would be able to make any money either, because all the factories would suddenly have more limited energy to work with. But now, he's already voted against it, which means someone must have used more forceful means to change his vote. Just like with everyone else who flipped.
Is this... Are you sure about that? Say someone might use more forceful means, but... What if someone brought him to the conclusion you were just about to break him to before you did? He would have been investigated anyways had it passed.
Yeah. No one knows why Lelek is so obsessed with ending Project Stuzha. But by the looks of it, he's inching closer and closer to success.
Lelek must have strong motivations, given how he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. Maybe he knows the full truth of Project Stuzha. Maybe my next step should be to focus on him.
Great.
All right. What are your plans for the rest of the day? Shall we head out?
Ooh, what's
Hey,
his
comrade. I noticed you were here during the debate.
No shit.
I didn't take you for a political enthusiast.
Greetings,
Quite
Harbingers.
the opposite.
I just happened to have some free time today, and my new friend here thought it might be fun to check out the Veche.
No way.
Odette must have introduced you. Looks like you two are getting along pretty well.
I'll leave you to catch up. I should head back to the troop.
Roger that, green
Sure.
Debo.
Break a leg and all that.
Okay. See you there, Fiona. Dinner.
You see that over there?
Thought it might be fun to check out the Veche, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no way you're here for kicks and giggles. Tell me I'm wrong.
There's interesting about a guy named Lelek.
Oh, yeah. To some, he's a captivating enigma. To others, he's the bane of their existence. No one ever thought that some anonymous nobody from the Rotok could cause such a stir.
Well, if I start digging around.
Huh? You want to look into Lelek? Then I'm sure his days of anonymity are numbered. What do you think, Sandrone?
Fine by me, I guess. If the Traveler actually manages to expose Lelek, he'll be doing Pulcinella a favor. In return, it seems fair to let him in on what we've learned so far.
My thoughts exactly. Sharing is caring after all. Head back to Glupov and grab the files on Lelek. It's easier to just pull the records than go through the rigmarole of getting the Traveler a visitor's permit.
As you command, child, sir.
In that case,
Pull
since we're
records
going
and
to be
give it to
waiting
unofficial
anyway,
number to read.
I'll
Yeah.
have someone brew a pot of black tea.
It seems like they're interested in espionage too.
One common thread among the many incidents Lelek has been involved in is that the victims are all too scared to share any real information about him. Clearly, he must have threatened them in some way. His modus operandi is to silently infiltrate the scene and leave a threatening letter behind. But neither the letters nor the crime scenes ever yield any clues to his identity. So all these files have to offer are short statements by the people affected. They don't give us a lot to go on.
If nothing else, it shows we're dealing with a trained professional who's versed in counter-surveillance.
Yes, and to that point, he often strikes in highly secure locations. The victims are high-ranking and influential people who take their personal security very seriously.
Interesting.
Somehow, Lelek slips right into their rooms without making a sound. There's never any eyewitnesses, nor the slightest trace of a break-in. If he can get in and out undetected, it means he can strike without warning. Not that that's ever happened so far, but the thought is enough to scare these people sleepless. It's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the investigation to Faye. Unfortunately, no one's found anything yet.
You think none of y'all can even pull it off?
Careful. Don't underestimate me. Although, truth be told, I'd probably find it hard not to blow my cover. Direct confrontation is more my style.
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelek being human. It's just, there can only be a handful of people in all of Teyvat who'd fit the profile. Faye, on the other hand, plenty would have the ability, but few would have the motive.
The strongest are tagged, but more meticulous. Sounds like an Abyss agent.
No, not as strong as me. You'll never find the culprit with criteria like that. Let's go with a little weaker than me.
A little weaker? Neither of those characters are weaker than her.
There's no denying that Master is strong, but meticulous. We can only hope.
I wonder if it's a new Valette one.
He's just trying to find a reference point. Stop getting fixated on who's stronger than who.
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion, anyway.
Alright, fucking let's drop this shit down, worthless ass. How about Odette?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see.
Odette? Okay. Yeah, that seems about right. Her skills are solid, and she's always calm under pressure.
She's a trained Fatui assassin.
Except she's Fatui, so the likelihood of her working against us is pretty low.
Not exactly.
But yeah, much more accurate than your previous example, at least.
No, wait a moment. Maybe we should interrogate that assumption.
What do you mean? Which assumption?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her.
Any Fatui
And
member.
when you think about it, the Rotok would be precisely what she needs to conceal her identity.
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. She'd already know where the Fatui will be and when, so she could choose the perfect time to act. Oh, yikes. I was just thinking out loud. Why is this starting to sound like such a convincing theory?
This agent probably is a Fatui agent.
What reason could Odette possibly have for trying to call off Project Stuzha?
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. She knows Odette best. Unfortunately, she isn't back yet.
Wouldn't it be Signora? Oh wait, she's dead.
Rosaline used to open up to her in private about her struggles with Odette. As I'm sure you can imagine, Arlecchino is quite a lot better with children than Rosaline was. She gave her some tips on how to handle the situation, and Rosaline managed to reach a settlement with Odette before leaving.
Settlement.
So I suppose there were at least no lifelong regrets left behind. Beyond that, I don't know the details about that side of things. But I do know that Odette definitely has a motive to hold a grudge against Project Stuzha.
What's that?
The reason being, her father passed away during the early stages of the project.
During the energy crisis?
That was back before it had been named Project Stuzha, when things were still being worked out. But in essence, it's remained the same ever since.
Huh.
How about her mom?
The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette.
You don't even know about this, huh?
Is that such a surprise? If you cast your mind back, you may remember that Rosaline and I weren't exactly close. We had tea together a few times, but that was about it.
Odette's past is no secret. Her father was a fatus and her mother was a very famous ballerina. On the surface, it looks like she followed right in her parents' footsteps. But the truth is quite a different story.
Cajoled being
After her father passed away on a mission, her mother was overcome with grief. She broke her leg during a performance and could never dance again. Odette was only interested in ballet at the time, but this tragedy left the family with both breadwinners gone. They could barely make ends meet. Per Capitano's policy, family members of Fatui who died in the line of duty had to be appropriately accommodated and provided with adequate assistance.
You guys didn't have VA
regardless
benefits?
of how Rosaline may have felt about
one, right?
it fell to her to resolve the issue of Odette's family's livelihood.
No, this is
in
the very
the
top.
end, the
This one
solution
is
they
this one
agreed
right here.
upon was to have Odette join the Fatui.
Right, because the alternative would have been a one-off compensation payment, I guess. In that sense, joining up was definitely the better option. Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right? If she doesn't even like the Fatui.
It's just a theory. A possibility. But as
An
a motive
Odette
for
theory.
Odette to become Lelek, it holds up.
That's crazy.
That
She
said,
might
I
be
have no idea
a
where
terrorist.
Odette's head is at right now, or
Okay.
what her conflict with Rosaline was about.
Yeah.
Plenty
Okay, that
of
makes
people were on bad terms with Rosaline. I have no intention of trying to figure it all out.
Okay, well, we need to figure out who Lelek is.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
But there's
this
not
one to
much
the
point
left
in
is this
discussing that now.
very far
Yeah, back to Lelek.
But the middle ones
Since
are
our
crap.
investigations so far have turned up next to nothing, we've got nothing to
As
lose
long
by
as I
trying
see
a new
Crouch,
angle.
Shout out to us being on double
Funnily
agent, basically.
enough,
If we join the roast
Tony and I
stock
had
just to
actually made
get
plans to
access
go to the
to
theater
the
tomorrow
members,
to watch Odette's rehearsal.
to immediately talk with Harbingers about how we're going to hunt down the leader of the organization, essentially.
I'll be stuck working
Well,
overtime again.
one of the most infamous members.
Which means you can go in my place. No point wasting the ticket. Plus, you'll get to meet Tonya.
What's the
Oh,
rehearsal?
yeah, okay.
Spirit Seeker.
We'll know for sure. 'cause
Quite
like I
the
said,
classic ballet.
Oh.
It was passed down through Odette's mother's family for generations, though it hasn't been performed in years. But Odette's been practicing it diligently, and it's finally ready for a return to the stage. Excitement is through the roof. Tickets for the official performance sold out long ago.
Tonya's excited for it too. She's desperate to see it no matter what. Personally, it's not really my kind of thing, but since she's my little sister, I had to figure
That's
something
crazy.
out.
He just set us up with a date with his
I've
little
actually
sister.
seen it several times before.
Old
The
ass
story's
lady.
pretty straightforward. The lead character follows a trail of clues left behind by a spirit, gradually recovering her memories along the way. It's a tale of love and regret.
I feel like the story
So
of this
not
entire
exactly
game.
reinventing the wheel, at least by today's standards.
Real, I just said.
But when that classic melody kicks in and the lead character begins to dance, it always gets me.
Oh.
It really is beautiful. Not an easy dance to do justice to, though. I know it's always been Odette's dream to perform this piece, but I'm not sure she's really ready.
In that case, I think that even if she is Lelek, we should wait until her performance is over before we respond. I'll let you take it from here, comrade.
No problem. Looks like we're a double agent. We really got that Fatui shit down pat. Shit, bro, we might as well be a Harbinger at this point. We might as well be the 12th. Alright, so we'll be launching a whole-scale military infiltration operation to find the damn terrorists. Now let's tell Paimon.
Okay, so you know what? With this one right here, the crouch was this very
This is a very elaborate setup for a first opening. I did not expect Everwinter Without Mercy to be like this.
This was actually
Hello,
like,
guard.
very.
I thought it'd be more action. This is the first act. No.
Oh.
It's good that everything's going so smoothly.
Okay.
Next step is to head back to the theater and get a clear answer from Odette.
Okay, honestly, yeah, it works out.
She would have met it directly, especially to us.
I got
Either way,
We will kill it like her mother.
Paimon doesn't get the sense that she's a bad person.
I don't know why.
Sure, she might
I
have done
thought
some
like
pretty
you were gonna
extreme
still stand
things,
for these, and these
I
up top.
bet she
would
has
be-
her reasons.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Really?
this
Because
is
I
going
thought
too
that this
far,
one to the
but
right
like,
was this.
with
and this
everything
one to the
she's
left
managed
was
to
this
do
up top,
so far,
but this was only
wouldn't
when
it
you
make more
crouched, but this
sense
one-
in
but then I
theory to
realized
be
I was
even
like,
more, you know, heavy-handed?
when you
You
crouch
kill
all
people?
on the
Why
bottom. I
leave
don't
a
know, I was
letter
thinking-
when she could,
Hey,
well, we know there are
figured it.
plenty
I
of
figured it
other
out.
ways to keep people in line, right? The point is, she could have gone further, but she didn't.
Maybe she doesn't think violence begets
If
violence.
it
Or
is her, she's got some principles at least.
True. Maybe she thinks violence begets violence, or break the cycle, or she has love for her countrymen and doesn't want to kill them. You know, there's plenty of reasons why. But
Yeah.
you're right.
Well,
She could have used more extreme methods, and she didn't. We need to acknowledge that.
lead.
Good to know.
How you feeling today, kid?
No change, really. But that thing Paimon told you about
You shouldn't-
yesterday?
You shouldn't get another one? real quick?
Paimon
Is that
feels
on
like
your
she
back?
can sense it more clearly now.
I think something might be.
Hearing you talk about your day makes Paimon much for an adventure.
Ooh, okay.
If only she could be there with you so we could experience it all together.
Yeah, hopefully they can.
Yeah, I wish you could be there too. I'm not used to adventuring alone. But don't worry.
Yeah,
we'll get to the
was
bottom of this.
Guess it's just one of those things. Never mind. Paimon will behave herself and keep resting.
I don't think you're sensing something stronger, Paimon, as like the source is getting, or you're getting better sensor. I think something is sensing you and it's getting stronger at honing in on you.
Oh yeah, but they won't be doing like, let's do like a She-Hulk or something.
If Odette is Lelek, she may well have inside information on Project Stuzha.
How's that?
Her father was involved
Yeah.
with the project's early implementation
I didn't watch it, but
and tragically died in the process. Now, she's dedicated herself to bringing it to an end. It's hard to imagine she could have gotten this far without knowing anything at all about the Tsaritsa's true intentions.
Watch this be wrong, by the way. Like, we're
When
all
she spoke
speculating.
to us as a member of the Fatui,
I mean, there's really not
how
much
much
more
did
they
she
could
let
do.
on?
I can't imagine them spamming
And how
X-Men
much
movies.
was she hiding? Only time will tell. Maybe tomorrow, everything will be answered.
Or nothing will be answered.
It's snowing. Could be a tough day ahead. Make sure you wrap up warm tomorrow.
You don't want to end up like Paimon.
Yeah, but it was all to kind of like set
Snowing,
up
huh?
what it is.
Like it's always winter. Without mercy.
I got you. It is what it is.
Nice.
It's kind of like
Good.
it's
Bless you.
like you put all that money
I'll
into those
say.
movies, they didn't do anything as well.
Well, now it's Everwinter Without Mercy. What we should do, let's vote for Odette before I even talk about the quest.
So we
Baby.
can't take these out. We like just check them.
Yeah, baby.
I just want.
What if Odette is Lelek, though? Or she's the ancient demon. Lilac. So yeah, looking at it, seems like...
Yeah,
I thought they were just going to throw it out here like she's the agent, but I don't know. The way they talking about it, they might be fucking going in with her being the killer. Wasn't really expecting that. Thank you, Mitsuko, for fucking up my pulls. Gotta wait for this dude's shit to get off the screen while you're for read our profile picture. Nice!
Thanks for all the support. You want an autograph, right?
Huh?
What do you want me to draw next to it? How about a feather?
A feather?
Oh, wait, you're not one of my fans?
Hey man, if they just
What is she saying, bro? Odette, shut the
Let me
fuck
start
up!
from the top then. I'm Odette, a ballerina with the Korylevsky troupe. Well, thanks for all the support anyway.
Oh my god, what a shitty dialogue, Lionel.
Spider-Man, but I'm glad they waited. So I don't know if it would have been good.
What the fuck was that? God, the fact that she's next to Lynette and she's has the same pose and has the same fucking voice. Holy shit. Oh, we got her. That's always good.
I mean, yeah, so...
Now I can do
it's
fucking
fine.
stellar
The amount of
ball
money that
cock.
they'd be putting into all these movies, like 150
Fuck it, bro. Let's just grab some. Let's do some wishes on the weapon. As if we're gonna get this thing, but a purple. Really, I got rust. Why not? Bro?
There is superhero
See what we
fatigue
can
a bit, but after seeing Brand New Day, people just want good movies. It's really...
Oh, we got it. Okay, well, we got Odette and her weapon. I was not expecting that. I skipped it because I didn't think we'd get
All
it.
the movies were like 9 out of 10. Nobody would be saying anything.
That's cool. There you go. Odette and her weapon on video. In case you care to see that. Anyways, the quest seems pretty good. I was not expecting the flagship named quest to be
that type of shit is
all just, you know, like dialogue and not much combat, not much anything.
Stop giving them money.
But hey, it works. Then they'll see 6 sequence. Not bad, not bad at all.
Megaphone-ish. Huh? Oh yeah, it is.
There you go. Odette and her sword. Random character to get their weapon in them, but I had to pull it, so why not? That's kind of a crazy one to get to because, like, her weapon is awful on anyone that isn't her.
Yeah, I mean...
But, hey. Character and their weapon. But yeah, I was not expecting this, like, espionage. I mean, I expected, like, espionage and shit, but, like... So let's see, can we get spoilers? Is she, we see Lelek?
First look, when I jump. Whee!
So read said damsel that. Getting sick.
Get you like a cannon.
Vodyanista.
Really.
Now we can't see it, so there's no dialogue about it. Or
so what's this? Oh, I'm stupid.
Oh, there is something about Rotok. We'll see. Like, yeah, I was not expecting the questline to go super duper giga mode and have us do like isekai protagonist, like fucking endgame Snezhnaya shit.
They were good.
But hey,
bitches about
it's pretty good so far. Set it up. I like it. I'm a big fan of espionage and all that. I feel like it makes a good story, especially for a Russian spy one.
Brand New Day is a fantastic movie.
I do wonder where it's all gonna end up though, because we've all seen the trailer. And how's Paimon a Paimon? And what's the project used for? And what the fuck is gonna happen?